Have you ever wondered why a loaf of bread that once cost a few rupees in Pakistan now requires you to break a significant chunk off your salary? Welcome to the world of inflation, a complex economic phenomenon that has been a constant companion of Pakistan's economy. To understand the dynamics of inflation in Pakistan, we need to journey back in time. The 1970s marked the beginning of a period of high inflation, with the rate averaging around 15% per year. The situation improved slightly in the 1980s, with the inflation rate dropping to an annual average of 10%. However, the 1990s saw an uptick in inflation, with the rate hovering around 13%. The new millennium brought about a significant change. The inflation rate in Pakistan in the early 2000s averaged at around 4%, a considerable improvement from the previous decades. Unfortunately, this was a short-lived reprieve. By the late 2000s, inflation was back in double digits, with the annual rate peaking at 25% in 2008. The 2010s saw a gradual decrease in the rate of inflation, but it remained stubbornly high, averaging around 9% per year. And as we move into the mid-2020s, inflation continues to be a significant challenge for the Pakistani economy. So what have we gleaned from this historical overview? 1. Inflation in Pakistan has been a persistent issue, with rates often reaching double digits. 2. Periods of relative stability have been few and far between, and often short-lived. And 3. Despite various attempts to control inflation, the problem remains deeply rooted in the country's economic framework. Inflation, with its capacity to erode purchasing power and increase the cost of living, is not a trivial issue. It requires a comprehensive and concerted effort from policymakers to address. As we've seen from Pakistan's history, taming the beast of inflation is no easy task. But it is an endeavor that holds the key to the country's economic stability and prosperity. As we close this discussion, remember that understanding inflation is not just for economists. It's crucial for everyone. After all, it influences our daily lives, from the price of our morning cup of tea to the cost of our dream home. So keep an eye on those price tags, and perhaps you'll see more than just numbers. You'll see the story of an economy in motion.